Lisa, Buffalo, New York, pharmacy technician. Say again, honey.
Technician. I'm a tech.
Okay. Do you have any children?
I have three.
3 kids. Wait, how old are you first?
33.
33. How old are your 3 kids?
9, 12, and 2.
9, 12, and 2. All by the same man?
Yes.
Why y'all not together? Y'all got a 2-year-old.
It's complicated. As if
So what, honey?
as if we've been together for a long time, things didn't work out.
Okay.
We're trying to co-parent. To be honest with you, we're trying to co-parent.
Have you ever?
What do you mean she's trying to co-parent? If you have that many children by a female, you need to stick with that female. Y'all need to sit down and have an in-depth discussion about what you need to do to continue with that relationship. That's what you all need to do. Instead of walking out the door because she got a mouth or she doing this or she doing that, you need to set down some boundaries, some expectations, and some standards. And she need to do the same thing. And you need to try to fulfill those just like she needs to try to fulfill the ones that you put forward. Because your check ain't never going to be yours. You always going to be poor. Any woman that get involved with you, you're going to have to live off her paycheck. You ain't going to be able to afford jack shit. You probably ain't got no good credit. You probably ain't even thought nothing about no credit because you've been living paycheck to paycheck. Because 9 times out of 10, educated people don't end up with 3, 4, 5 different damn baby daddies and mamas. Most of them don't. Okay? Most of them get married and then they have issues after that. But most uneducated people are the ones that have the 3, 4, 5 different damn baby daddies and mamas. Okay? So we established that you're poor. So you need to get back with her. Y'all need to figure some shit out. Okay? You need to tell her what you want and she need to tell you what you want. Because this is ridiculous. You got 3, 4 damn babies and you ain't no damn good for no woman. You ain't no damn good for nobody else. And she ain't no damn good for nobody else. But she on here looking for somebody else who's going to take on 3 goddamn kids. She 33 and she finna have more. Because apparently she don't believe in birth control. Because otherwise she wouldn't have had that many goddamn kids. Make it make sense.
You been married?
No.
No. And what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Virgo.
So we got Jaleesa, Buffalo, New York, pharmacy technician, mom to 3 by the same man, never married, a Virgo, 33. What kind of man you looking for, babe?
I'm looking for a real man, a man that's have goals, know what he wants in life. So want to meet my energy.
I'm just trying to figure out how you get to stay with somebody so long and you know that they don't want to do nothing, that you know that they don't want to get their shit together, that you know they don't want to listen to nobody on this planet except their own marbles. And they marbles is fucked up. Because otherwise they be doing something other than what they doing. How do you stay with somebody that goddamn long and have kids by somebody that goddamn long knowing that they full of shit? Knowing they ain't trying to pull no shit together. Look, working at McDonald's and you 30 years old is not a fucking job. Okay, that's a placeholder. You should be on top of your job looking for a career somewhere. I don't know what kind of job you got. I digress. Got
the thrive that I have, and want to build together. Hopefully one day get married.
Jesus, she one of the mush mouth females. We do have mush mouth females though. We do, and she's one of the mush mouth females. She's a pharmacy tech. I already know she ain't went to school too hard for that. I already know. Pharmacy tech basically mean you're one of those motherfuckers at Walmart who hand out orders and shit at the register in the pharmacy department. That's what you do. Okay? And I know you don't fucking make that much money because it can't be more than $15, $16 an hour. You just can't. So therefore, she's poor. Right? Okay.
You ready to get me?
The man I'm with, the one, my future was like based off, my ex is my everything. Face was my everything. I've been with him since I was 17. So I'm 33 now. So yeah.
When did y'all break up? Because you have a 2 year. So when did y'all...
Watch this fuckery.
Y'all break up?
I about say like a couple months ago. So I'm still going through the...
She's still going through some shit, but she on here looking for a motherfucker. She on this motherfucker looking for somebody to take her away. She looking for somebody to take her away, take all the bullshit away. I need a real man to stand up. What, the man you had 3-4 damn kids with that you gave the honor of being a father with 3 times, he ain't no man? Then what the fuck you doing with him if he wasn't no man? I'm confused.
Phase of breaking up, and like, I thought I gave somebody so much time, so it's
And he was on fuckery, and you were on fuckery too, right along with him. You just tried to be one of those builder women. You know, one of them motherfuckers stand by me women. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. You be standing by no degenerate. Ain't no way. Men, you fuck up one time, it's over. I don't care what folks say. They ain't having no babies by no bandits. It is what it is.
there.
So you're broken up for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
That's what your mouth say. The real truth is, if he come back talking that foo-foo la-la, you're going to take him back. Because it's only been a couple months. I bet you it's only been roughly 2, 3, 4, 5 months. And you still talking about him like it's a current thing. That tells me he can walk back into this motherfucker and get you. So what does that mean for a motherfucker who come walking up and want to take care of you, want to look at you, do any of those kind of things? What about him? You ain't gonna have that strong of a pull from a man who just walked up as opposed to this motherfucker in the background, his baby daddy. Bet you.
okay. What are your deal breakers?
I'm sorry.
What are your deal breakers?
What I won't do?
Yes. What won't you not tolerate?
Oh, what I won't tolerate is a man that doesn't work, a man that depend on a woman, a man that drink.
Well, you know her nigga drank. You know he didn't want to work. He had all kinds of issues on his damn self. Okay, so now I see why y'all ain't together, but you tried to prop his ass up. He was a lush. And you tried to prop his ass up and you tried to take care of him. You said, oh, he a good man. He just drank. No, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. Not necessarily that he's a bad man. He's just an irresponsible man. See, because I can't see a man. I'm not going to deal with a man who don't know how to control his urges or his degeneracy or his kind of excesses. But then again, a lot of you women put up with that bullshit. Oh, he not a bad man. He just do drugs. Or he not a bad man. He drinks. All that kind of shit. And you ain't even married to him. That's the fuckery about it.
I think that's a big part of, my past. So, yeah.
She's that mush mouth female. The mush mouth female. This is what that means.
Now, I want to ask you this question because you do have 3 kids by your child's father, but y'all didn't get married. So for the man that might say, why didn't you require marriage from him? And now you want marriage. What would you say to that?
I will say that I did look forward to that. That's something I did want. That's why, I stood around for a long time. That's why I had my 3 kids by a particular person. So unfortunately, things did not work out. That's why I always went. I was big on marriage and one man by my.
No. It was just a passing fancy. Because otherwise, you would never have given birth to the 2nd and the 3rd child if it was a requirement. It was a requirement, and then you can't see him or you can't see the first one or me, because I require you to marry me in a specific time frame, and you're not required to marry me in that specific time frame. I'm not going to be your dumping ground. I'm not going to give you 2, 3, 4, 5 more kids. I'm just not. We're not going to do that. That's more of a burden on you. But then I can kind of tell that she's low-levelly educated, so therefore she wouldn't have required that. She only thought him being there was a commitment. That was better than, it's more of a commitment to just be there than marriage. Marriage is not important. She wants it to be important now. Now you got 3 kids, you got 3 pieces of baggage that you want some other man to take care of. And these kids still need about 10, 20 years worth of raising. 3, 5, 10, 15 years of raising children. That's what you're asking somebody to do. Yet and still, you still got a baby daddy walking around lushing, being a lush, being a drunk, being a ne'er-with-all.
My kids, I was big on that. you know. But unfortunately, things didn't work the way I expected them to work out.
Okay. Do you want more kids?
I would say
What I tell you? What did I tell you? She will get pregnant up on your motherfucking ass. Oh, I got 3, but I really don't want no more. But if he wants some, I'll give him some. I bet you be something crazy like that. Watch.
if I was to, God, if I was to find a husband, he did not, if he wanted to get married and things was to go correctly, I wouldn't mind having his child to move forward.
I knew it. I knew it. So basically, you're gonna be baby daddy number 4, 5, and 6 because she ain't using no birth control. Because if you marry her off the bat, she ain't using no birth control. She'd be like, shit, I wasn't using birth control with that nigga. Why the hell would I use birth control with my husband? I ain't using birth control with my husband. So I'm gonna do what I want to do. I guarantee you that's the way she think. It is what it is.
But other than that, yeah, kids is a blessing.
Okay.
Of course they're a blessing. Of course they are. Nobody said they weren't. Unfortunately for you, they're going to keep you poor. They're just going to keep you poor. Look, hey, I ain't knocking the system. Some of us, we ain't going to be poor, and people like you are going to be poor because of those kind of life decisions. It is what it is.
Okay. Now, should he look a certain
You're so
way?
pretty.
Thank you, baby. Should he look a certain way?
Should he look a certain way?
Oh yeah, he always did. I'm telling you, my brother is one of your biggest fans. That's how I know about you, girl.
I'm gonna have him ask you the rest of the questions. In the camera.
Okay.
All right. So the next question is: should he look a certain way?
I like him chocolate.
Chocolate.
Dark.
Okay.
I say dark skinned man.
Dark skinned man. Okay. What's my next question?
Mm-hmm. She did. She
Yeah,
asked.
no. Okay. Do he gotta make a certain amount of money?
I won't say that. No.
Okay. She won't say that. Let's do the Kendra Kim, Jaleesa.
What was that,
Let me
Shaquille?
hold it for you. You gotta get up and show your body. Yes, I do know it.
Hold on.
I
Hold
wanna.
on, Shaquille.
Okay, hold on. Let me get out the camera looking like this.
Hey, in the back. I see you buying it in the background.
How do I turn my? Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Go back.
Woo, we got body. Look at them breast shots. Woo, you All right, girl. We see you, girl. We see you, girl.
Yes, we do see you. We see you. And we can tell you short. Just, you short. That's all I'm going to say.
See you, Jaleesa, girl. Jaleesa, when was your last relationship?
I love you. You were too real. I'm just playing.
Jaleesa got a whole lot of woman right there. That's a whole lot of woman right there, Jaleesa. He is a whole lot of woman.
Yeah, baby. I've been working for a long time. Okay?
Oh my gosh. Jaleesa, when was your last relationship?
How the fuck does somebody do that? See, I ain't got no titties. I always had a big ass, but I ain't got no titties. I'm one of them bubble bodies with no titties. That's always been that way for me. How the fuck y'all rock the titties like? Let me stop.
Relationship, girl.
You guys, my kid's father.
Okay, you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
It's been so long, baby. I ain't gonna make it up. I can't make this up.
God damn. I mean, is that artificial or real? Wow. I'm jealous.
Let me cover up some of these titties. Golly.
You don't gotta share. What are 3 flaws that you have to work on when it comes to a relationship?
You said 3 flaws. Say it again.
What are 3 flaws you have to work on when it comes to a relationship?
I said relationship.
What are 3 things you have to work on when it comes to a relationship?
Stop being so I say stop being so dominant. I'm so used to, doing pretty much everything, and I'm just so independent overall. Overall dependent. So I don't really look forward to somebody doing this and doing that in a relationship. I'm so dominant where I feel like I don't, look forward to anything. So other than that, I know how to do what to do.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
A guy be lucky to be with me because I make my own money. I don't depend on no man. I know how to.
What I tell you about listing all of these qualities that men act like they don't care about. We always got to put that shit forward so that we look as though we're independent and we strong and we don't really need you to take care of us. We can bring to the table something lucrative. Women always do this.
Treat a man. I cook, I clean, I'm a great mom, and I've been doing this for a long time, so I ain't new to the game. I'm true to the game.
She ain't new to the game. She's true to the game. What's the age range you would date? You're 33. What's the age range you would date?
Oh, I'd say at least 25 and up.
Oh, you go down 25?
Girl, they be, yeah. If they mature, gotta be mature.
Okay. Could he have kids already?
Yeah, I can't.
You want more? Should he be in Buffalo, New York?
No.
No. You want to travel?
Of course.
Okay. Did I ask you why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because you asked me, but because I'm independent, I don't depend on no man. I cook, I clean, I'm a great mom, and I'm very. I'm self-made. I depend on myself. I work, I clean, I take care of my kids. I'm very honest. I'm a loyal person.
What about you said you want to be a wife, correct?
Yes. Hopefully one day.
Okay, what qualities make you a wife?
He asked me that already.
I said, what qualities make you a wife?
I cook, I clean, I know how to, please my man. I know how to do everything a wife know how to do.
Now, do everything a wife knows how to do.
You think she knows everything the wife know how to do?
I know how to clean, cook, cater, loyal.
That's what a maid know how to do.
And be faithful.
Okay,
and
be faithful.
Down.
And hold him down. All right, let's do it. We got Jaleesa, Buffalo, New York, pharmacy technician, mom to 3, 9, 12, and 2. You say you want any more kids though, unless you get married, right?
You're right, correct.
She's 33, a Virgo. Her 3 kids are by the same man, and she'll date 25 and up. You don't have to be in Buffalo, New York.
See, here's the thing. She didn't require marriage when she had those 3 children. The man you dealing with, that's the baby daddy that you probably gonna have to deal with, is an alcoholic, won't keep a job, don't want to take care of his family. He probably ain't giving her no money. He probably showing up all kinds of crazy in the middle of the night talking 2.5, right? She probably ain't past him because it's only been a couple months. If that motherfucker came back sober and said, I want you back, she'll leave your ass in 5 seconds flat. That's the difference between long-term damage. That's long-term damage with Pookie. This is a female that has long-term damage with a Pookie. Long-term. And now she in it to win it. She in it and she would love to be his wife. But she gonna drag you into her fuckery because she tired of getting played by Pookie. Okay, the problem is Pookie ain't even playing her. Pookie probably ain't thought nothing about her when he got the drink in his hand. He's the victim of the grape, as I say. But she, on the other hand, needs some work herself. She got 3 kids. She's not little to very little uneducated. She needs to lose weight. She's about 5'1", and she like 5'1", but them titties is about 5'1" on their own, goddammit. How do you jiggle titties? How does that work? For men are just fucking degenerates. She needs some motherfucking work. She needs some help on all different kind of categories. The conversations ain't gonna be that stimulating, but y'all can ride them big ass titties. You can do that. She's more than happy to jiggle them for you. I don't know what type she got going for her, but hey, Pookies and Ray Ray, step right the fuck up. She's right there. She wants to get married though.
I'm getting ready right now. I'm doing my makeup. I just had a quick question for you. I gotta unplug my phone so I can set it up. I'm going to a birthday dinner, but it's like at a nice bougie restaurant. But everybody there is bringing like their boyfriend. I'm gonna be like one of the only 2 girls that are not bringing nobody. But that has nothing to do with my question. My question was, I've had a sugar daddy who does a lot for me, and it's been like 3 years now, but he's overly jealous. Like, he's going through my phone when I'm not there. Like, I don't know what to do with that. And yeah, he does a lot, but when is the time?
That's not sugar daddy. That feels like boyfriend.
That feel like boyfriend energy, and I've never said we're together. Like, that's so weird. And he, sorry, my phone was, but he does. I just don't know when the time is to like cut him off and get a new one, because now.
Ain't that fucked up? When a sugar daddy think he the boyfriend. When the sugar daddy don't want to play his role. He want to play the other lane. I want to be your nigga. But I ain't never said that I wanted you to be my nigga. So you the sugar daddy. Sugar daddy means you pay for shit in exchange for some auntie. That's your lane. Don't come over here trying to be jealous or anything else. Now, this is the advice I can give you. What was the definition of your relationship at the beginning?
I'm just feeling like if I want to be in a toxic relationship, I would have been in that already. Like,
but the thing is, this is what I'm feeling, Jai. You must have gave him that impression that y'all kind of do relationship change for him to feel comfortable enough to be toxic, if that makes sense.
I'm not gonna lie, I have. Like, we go out to eat, we hold hands, we say I love you, but he pays the rent. He bought my car. He done did so much. So yeah, I'm gonna play that role, but it's never been that. And I let him know, like, I'm still gonna work at the club. I'm still gonna do me, but.
So you ain't never said, baby, I love you a little bit. While y'all was pillow talking. You ain't never said that.
I have. I'm not gonna lie, I have. But why did you feel comfortable?
That's your man. That's your man.
That's not my man. It's not. He's still legally married, and
oh well, see. Oh well, see. Here we go. You giving him relationship benefits, and he ain't your man. He's somebody else's man. Now, but you going out and you have. Wait a minute. Hold up. How y'all acting like boyfriend and girlfriend in public, and he got a wife? Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, that's not my man. The wife is missing a foot, and he take care of her, and she stay in the own separate room. So it's not my man, but why he?
The wife is disabled, huh?
What do you want to do, Jai? What decision do you want to make? Do you want to leave or do you want to stay?
I don't want to leave. I'm going to stay. Yeah, I'm going to stay.
So what's your question?
I guess, how do I get him to stop tripping so much, but still get what I need?
At this point, he probably feels like he's entitled to trip. Because
oh my goodness, that's what my friend said too, but
he feels entitled. Like, I don't gotta, you want me to change? I'm paying bills, buying cars, making sure you good. I don't gotta do anything. You change. I'm not changing.
I could get like another 2 of you though, but like, why? I guess it makes sense what you're saying.
John, you said, why didn't you get them yet? Why you still here with me if you could get another 2?
And I'll show him, like, we won't talk my thing and not needing him, not hitting him up, but I don't know what to do, honestly. I guess my question really was, what do I do? Like, about it.
Here's the thing. This what time it is right here. She know he motherfucking married. So that's what she been operating under. She been operating under the fact that he's married, right? She know the wife can't come out there and kick her ass, right? So she doing whatever the fuck she want to do. You acting like you his woman in public, knowing full well the wife can't do jack shit, disrespecting the wife. Now, after you got everything you want, you got him in public, you got him in the bed, you got his money, you got all of these things, the way you like him, the way he jealous, the way he wants you, the way he doing this, that, and the third. Now you don't want it. And the only thing I can think is you didn't want him like that in the first place. You just wanted his money. Now, if all he is somebody who's doing money and all that you care about is the money, and you can get you 2-3 other motherfuckers, then you need to get you 2 or 3 other motherfuckers. Ain't no sense in beating around the motherfucking bush. If you don't give a fuck about him, then cut him loose. But otherwise, you can't cut his ass loose, and you don't want to cut him loose, and you got feelings for him, and you want to keep him around because his jealousy is not going to stop. That's the whole fucking point. And you can't get his jealousy to stop. So if that's what you want to do, the only thing you can do is kill the relationship between you guys. I'm confused about why you're calling. You still want the motherfucker, apparently, according to you. Okay, you don't give a fuck whether he married or not. What difference does it make? Whether he jealous or not. It ain't like he doing crazy shit, right?
Because I still want it, but I don't want him to be like, I don't want to worry about my phone. Like I'm changing passwords and stuff because you looking through it, but it's not, you're married, not me. I'm not married. I'm single. I'm young. I'm lit. I'm sexy. Like I be doing me. Why do that's weird. I'm about to do my hair right now.
And it sounds like you tell him that too when you argue. You
tell him that. He'd be like, yeah, you right. Just let me fall back. But then he'll hit me up in a couple of days when he needs something. Because you can't find better than me. I know you can't. Or else you'd be with your wife with diabetes with one foot. Obviously. And he's a clean freak too. So how old is he? He's 56.
It sounds like you want to be the girlfriend and you wanted him to stay. And when y'all argue, you like, but you ain't getting better than me. And she don't look like me. And ain't nobody. And yeah. So when is it gonna happen? And I'll get another you in another day because I'm young, fly, and beautiful. And he like, okay, let me try it. And then you have that toxic relationship. That's what that sounds like.
Am I crazy? Do I sound crazy? The comments saying I sound crazy.
Yeah, you sound crazy. You sound crazy. You let the boundaries go too far. You knew that was a sugar daddy. You knew what time it was. All right, you like the benefits of him doing what he doing. You like him spending money. You like him doing all of that shit. And you know goddamn well that he got a wife. Why don't you tell him, hey, you acting like this? Divorce your wife. Make me your wife. Let's see how long that motherfucker stay around. He probably gonna stay around, but he ain't gonna divorce his wife because he ain't divorced her yet. And he getting everything he want from you, except he finna turn the fuck up. That's the problem. People start getting feelings. Now he's starting to turn the fuck up. Going through your phone, going to see who you're doing, this, that, and the third. See, your feelings have not changed. You have not put him in a different position. You haven't put him in a position of boyfriend. You put him in a position of sugar daddy, and that's where you wanted him to stay. And you doing what you want to do out there in the streets with whoever you want to do it with. He's thinking you ain't seeing nobody else because you taking my money and you fucking me, so you ain't doing nothing else. And you thinking he giving me money for some pussy, but I can have feelings for any other motherfucker out there in the street. So I got niggas' phone numbers in my phone. I already know what time it is. See, if let me shut up. Wait a minute.
Am I crazy for that? What? It's strictly sugar daddy, but you worrying about me, but you got so much other shit to worry about. You need to get it like. I sound crazy. My friends telling me I sound crazy. I'm tripping. Like, I guess I'm tripping then. There's nothing. I'm 26, but...
You're young. Life is about learning. But again, it's up to you. What do you want to do?
I want to still have him and have everything else. But I can't have it like that, huh?
No, I think you can, but you love him. So even if you try to go to someone else, you got feelings. So you're still gonna come back because you love him.
I love him and what he does for me and how he makes me feel. I don't love him as a person. If he died today.
Yeah, of course you would have to move on, but you still care about him and love him.
All right. All right. You telling me everything I already knew for real, so I feel like I'm wasting your time. I'm gonna just let you move on. You telling me everything I already fucking knew for real. I just didn't want to admit.
When you're ready, do it when you're ready.
And I'm not gonna waste your time. You just tell me what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, of course. You frustrated because he got a wife and he can't marry you. And you would feel bad if he dumped his wife who got 1 foot. We know. We get it. Some of us been there, done that. Got the fucking t-shirt. So here's the deal. This is what you can do. You can keep going on how you going on, doing what you got to do. Stop resenting the fact that he is jealous. Keep casually continue to say, hey, what are you going to do? Shit or get off the pot? And if this is a sugar daddy thing, then you need to keep your jealousy in check. Now he the motherfucking idiot because he's 56 years old and he think he can control a 26-year-old girl, which is the lamest shit in the book, the oldest shit in the book. She don't like you like that. She care about his ass. But if Pookie came along, it'd be over Pookie. Because she gonna be fucking Pookie on the side. She keep your money, but she fucking Pookie on the side. Well, that's probably what she doing now. Okay, she didn't want you running through her phone, this, that, and the third. So she got numbers in there that she don't want you to know about. So she might be fucking somebody now. Who know? We don't know. We don't know. Ain't no way. She worried about you and the wife. If you know you ain't gonna get a divorce and she know you ain't gonna get no divorce, she gonna be fucking Pookie and Ray Ray soon enough. See, that's the problem right now. She's saying, don't tell me what the fuck to do and who to see. Because you got a wife over there. As long as you got a wife over there, don't fucking ask me shit. If you want to get rid of the wife and then take me on, then hey, I'll be that loyal wife. But since you ain't gonna do that, and I know you ain't gonna do that, then shut the fuck up about what I got in my phone. It is what it is. Am I wrong or am I wrong? Ain't wrong.
Well,
all right.
Updated, okay?
Of course, bye.
I'm involved with a guy. And when we first got together, he essentially was like, I'm married. However, we are separated. And, I kind of saw that coming through in the way that he was behaving, because I'd been to the apartment, there were separate rooms, I'd met the family.
That his wife and his kids.
No kids.
His wife and her.
No, but the mom, the dad, friends, all that stuff. And we spent.
Wait a minute, I want to make sure I heard this correctly. You went to a married man, you knew he was married, and you went to his motherfucking house, and you didn't meet the wife, but you met the mama and daddy. Mama and daddy bogus. If you just said what I think you said, you met the mama and daddy? I mean, did they know who you were? I mean, it don't matter whether they knew who you were. They knew their motherfucking son brought some other female over to the house. Mom and dad foul. Especially if he's still married. Make this shit make sense. Girl, stop. You going into enemy territory? He telling you he married and you going into enemy territory where he live with another female. Make it make sense. That's enemy territory. I was the wife. There'd be 2 ass whoopings that would be got in that apartment.
Spent holidays together, not just like part of the day, but like the whole Valentine's Day, the whole Christmas, the whole Thanksgiving, stuff like that. Anyway, things went well for a while until they weren't, and he did some very hurtful things.
He did some very hurtful things. And he probably got a right to do a whole bunch of hurtful things because he's somebody else's motherfucking husband. This is what she seems to be glossing over. This is somebody else's motherfucking husband. Why the hell is it standard to be dating somebody's husband and somebody else's man? Why is this standard in this goddamn community? What the hell?
Which happened around the time that I was transferring universities. And so I chose to leave because, in his words, he said, like, I don't care where you go. Like, go, leave. So I did. Eventually, leave turned into, like, I hope you find your way back to me. Like, please come back. And we've been trying to work it out. I, moved states from Florida all the way to Rhode Island. I left.
He's a married man, but separated. They live in the same apartment, correct? But they're in separate rooms. And you know this because you visited the apartment. You said you met his family within that apartment, correct? Spent holidays together, which I would assume would be very serious. Christmas, Thanksgiving, all of the things. Now you guys have been through a couple of things where you told him or you threatened him, like, I'm leaving, I'm done. And he said, go on ahead, okay? You guys worked it out and you decided to move from Florida to Rhode Island for him. Is that
No. So we were both in Florida, at which point when we had gotten into it, he was saying, like, here are all the ways I feel like you're falling short.
This motherfucker. Who is this man to tell me where the fuck I fall short at? And you got a whole wife somewhere else. Who the fuck allows you to tell me anything about where I'm falling short at and you got a wife? How you allowing him to tell you anything? Make this shit make sense.
I need you to fix it. So I started making the effort on the things that he'd brought up. And he was like, at one point he sat me down and he said, anything you're doing now, you're doing for another man. And I was like, I don't like that. I'm going to leave. And so I did. That's when I moved from Florida to Rhode Island to continue my studies, because that's something that's very important to me, which turned into come back. I want to build together. I hope you find your way back to me. Started trying to work things out. However, I told him, I intend on finishing my degree. I'm finishing my bachelor's right now, going into my master's. And if I move back to be with you, I need you to not be living with another woman, and I need you to be divorced. To which he...
See, any man that gives a damn about you wouldn't even get involved with you until he was separated and out of the house and divorced from his wife. Let me say it again. Any man who gave a fuck about you would know that what he is doing is some fuckery. And he would not get involved with you unless he was already divorced and not living in the house with his parents and whoever the fuck. His parents is trash because they allowing this and they not saying anything. They should have said something to you when you came over to visit. Unless that, and it don't matter whether that ex-wife is goofy, crazy, psycho. It don't matter one way or the other. He should have divorced her before he started bringing you home. Now you got to have a mama and a daddy somewhere. Somebody got to be telling you that you on some goofy shit. And if they ain't telling you on some goofy shit, you landed right on my plate. So I'm gonna tell you doing that goofy shit. You doing that dumb shit that ends up where you got 2-3 goddamn babies by a bandit who ain't never left his wife. Because you allowed him to get your panties and you got pregnant trying to make him leave his wife. That's the dumb shit y'all young girls do. Let me get pregnant. Now that I graduated from college, let me get pregnant. And he gonna have to leave his wife. He ain't got no baby by her. Let me see if I can get pregnant by him. And then he got to leave her. See, that's the dumb shit y'all be thinking. And then he still don't leave his wife. Why they still married? I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. He could have been done divorced her. Unless he doing some motherfucking religious shit where they can't get no divorce ever. He lying to you. And you the goofy falling for it. Make it make sense.
Like there was some pushback on that where he was like, we have businesses tied together. I don't want to divorce her until I'm sure that I want to marry another woman.
Really? I gotta meet this motherfucker. I would love to meet this motherfucker. How you own the dumb shit with this girl when you know you trash? I don't want to divorce her unless I know I'm going into another relationship. That's the whole fucking point. You're never going to have a good relationship because you are trash and you are still married and you are fucking around with a young girl. And you probably ain't even using no condoms. Make it make sense.
I said, that's fine, but we can work things out with me over here. Like if you're asking me to make a sacrifice, I need you to honor that sacrifice by sacrificing in turn, which I felt like was a fair ask. I wasn't pushing. I wasn't saying, well, I'm not coming unless you, like, if you don't want to do that, that's fine, but I don't want to then be part of the equation. For reference, I'm 22, he's 33, so there is a bit of like an age dynamic.
You see the shit? You see the fuckery? You see why? You see why you don't get married? You don't deal with men on that level until you're older and you understand your worth? She has zero self-esteem. She putting up very, very low standards, low ultimatums, low. She giving in to everything, and this motherfucker just pouring over her. He just pouring water all over you, saying, fuck it. She ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. She loved it me. She ain't going nowhere. I don't care whether I got a wife and kids or nothing else. She gonna stick right there because she a goofy.
Dynamic at work. Outside of that, he's great. He treats me well. He's thoughtful. He listens to what I say and he acts on it, but I can't help but feel like it's two completely different people that I'm dealing with. That's where we're at right now, where I kind of put my foot down. I said, here are the sacrifices I'm willing to make, but I need us both to be equally committed to this. And he was like, no, like I don't want to do that. And I feel like he's putting it on me, like you're backing out when it's your turn to give, like my turn to sacrifice, because he has sacrificed, do certain things with and for me.
I don't feel like he has, because he needs to divorce his wife and move out of that apartment. Okay, and that's not even a sacrifice. That's just something that he needs to do if he's serious about dating anyone. And I don't think that's fair to you. I think you deserve someone, like I just told Gabriella. I told her this last night and I just posted it on my page. I just told this girl, Gabriella, I think you deserve someone who's available on paper and off paper. You're 22.
You 22, you got your whole life ahead of you. You ain't got no kids. Before you end up having a baby, getting pregnant by this bandit, you need to get the hell on. And you ain't gonna listen. Just like every 22-year-old on this planet, they know better. He loved it me. He loved it me. He loved it me. He got a whole wife. A whole wife. And you don't understand. This man and his parents are snowballing you into some bullshit. He's got a platonic wife? A platonic wife? Make this shit make sense. What do you mean platonic wife? What is a platonic wife? You ain't never met the wife, according to you. You done met the family and everything. Why you ain't met the wife? Tell them you want to meet the wife. I bet you that motherfucker script to change like a motherfucker if you ask them to speak to the wife.
You should be in your I have options era. When I say I have options era, it doesn't mean you're sleeping around with men, but you can find another very quickly. That man has too much baggage. 33, don't got his stuff together. Okay, he has it's just too many variables. You're very smart. You're mature for your age. I think you know better. You're a beautiful young woman. The world is your oyster, literally. I know you love him. I know it's easier said than done when you're in this situation because no one knows where the shoe pinches unless you have the shoe on. So I do understand that. But from the outside looking in, you are young. You have your whole life ahead of you. You have a plethora of options. You can find another 33-year-old who's willing to do twice as much and not be married.
Yeah. I think part for me where it's like, do I want to give this up? I feel like I've never had someone who listens like he does. Like, I remember once I mentioned like my favorite band in passing, and he like really got into the music, and then he looked out for venues where they were playing. Like, no prompting from me, but like looked out for the venues where they were playing, and then booked us this like multi-day.
He wanted to make sure your pussy was good and wet for the shit he was doing. He is a manipulator. That's what they do. That's what they do. Okay? Ciao. Bye.
Trip to like go see them just because he felt like it's something I would enjoy, like surprises, providing without me having to ask, like zero prompting, just listening and action, and like being supportive of my studies, knowing that I'm not willing to give that up. This is the part where I need him to give, and that's like the thing he's not willing to give on. And so a really big thing, I don't want to minimize it and make it seem like it's not a big deal. Like, you have a wife, you're living with someone. And as much as you say it's platonic, I see that it's platonic. Like you said, I am 22. I am in that stage in my life where it's like, there's no lack of option for me, but I'm like, this is it. And like, not lack of option as in like I'm sleeping around, because I'm not. This thing, like, I feel like it's just that wall. And like every other aspect, I feel like ideally he's someone I want, you know, articulate and smart and a good listener and a provider. And so that's where for me it's kind of
find it again. If you found it this time, you can find it again and even better.
Yeah,
that's what I think. At 22, you'll find it again and even better. I have to say this, Beauty, I've never heard of a platonic wife. I've never heard of that. You know, and again, I don't think that is fair to you. I'm not here to put him down or, you know, come at him with a pitchfork, but I think you deserve better. I think you deserve better. And again, no one knows what it's like until you are in the situation. So I understand. You've been with him for a while. You love him. You guys have a relationship, but it's unacceptable.
You deserve a hell of a lot better than what you're getting. A hell of a lot. Ain't no way. That mama and that daddy, his mama and daddy, trash.
No one knows what it's like until you are in the situation. So I understand.
We all know what it's like. Damn near every female done ran up on a motherfucking bandit who got a wife already. And every one of us done went through the same shit she done went through. The very same. Oh, I'm so in love. We all done been there. And a lot of us got babies behind this bullshit. Motherfucking disrespectful shit behind us bullshit. You keep saying people, yeah, we don't know. We all know. We looking at her like she a goofy. Cause we all know. We been there. We been goofies. We know.
Stan, you've been with him for a while. You love him. You guys have a relationship, but it's unacceptable. Well, I think you deserve more.
I think I want that guy. Like, I want to introduce someone to my dad who he can respect. And, you know.
Your dad.
Girl, if you brought that motherfucker home and he got a whole wife to your dad, because you seem like you come from a nice, articulate family who understands the marriage and all of that other stuff. You bring that motherfucker home, your daddy gonna have a shotgun. I wish one of my kids would have brought home a married man talking about, I want to get with him. My husband would have thrown a shovel at his motherfucking ass, and when he went to catch it, my husband would have had a ball peen hammer ready to beat the shit out of his ass. You can't introduce him to nobody at your house because he's disrespectful. And this is disrespectful for you to even take a motherfucker like this home. Girl, stop.
To this guy right now and say, hey, Dad, he's married. He has a platonic wife who lives at home with him. Okay?
You see how you shaking your head? Because we all know it's disrespectful, and you know it's disrespectful, and you know that's what your daddy would say.
But, you know, he does buy me X, Y, and Z. Would Dad be okay with that?
No. And like, he's, you know, he'll move out. Yeah, I'll move out, but it's the divorce. It's the divorce. I'm like, divorce her? No.
She said divorce her, and he told her no. What y'all think? No? You say no? I have business with her. Oh, okay. Well, then as soon as you get done with the business with her and you're divorced, then come back around. Maybe I'll be available when you get done divorcing her. But for right now, you ain't getting none of this ooncy no more.
I wouldn't be comfortable introducing him to my dad. And a part of me feels embarrassed because my dad,
She feels embarrassed. Really? Do you feel embarrassed enough not to pull your clothes off and fuck him no more? And he's somebody else's husband?
Mom invest so much into me, and I feel like they're not investing this in me for me to go and like let somebody play with me like that. Like, I should treasure myself more.
She understand the motherfucking playbook. She just don't want to play with it. I loved him. He gonna treat me like trash, but I loved him. That's what half our motherfucking women's problems are. You see that he trash, you know he trash, you know he pookie and ray, you know he don't mean you know motherfucking good, but the dick is good. He treat me so well. He's so thoughtful. And then you end up getting pregnant by a motherfucking bandit. And then you done got the man off the beginning. You done got the man of your dreams, gave you a baby, but now he's still married to somebody else and you got to move on.
I think by trade, I'm a social work major, but I think by trade, I'm just like empathetic and emotionally driven.
Not because that's kind of the thing that I do here. But when you're out in the world, you know, you got to know how to cut that off, if that makes sense. You know, and think more with your head, more logical than with your heart, and give that to people who deserve it. And like you said, your parents have invested so much into your education, into you. And I'm sure Dad and Mom want you to bring someone home, okay, who has a good head on their shoulders and who ain't out here with the riffraff. I hate to say it like that, but that's exactly what that is.
If you have doubts about you and this man, if you have to have a conversation with a motherfucker online about whether you need to be with a married man or not, then you know you got serious issues already going on. What is going on with you that you don't see that these are serious issues? Okay. If he really, really wanted you, he'd do what he got to do to get away from that wife. Okay. You can find somebody better. You're young, you don't have no kids, you single. You can find somebody else and find a single man ready to marry you, and that's why men have a problem. Y'all don't know how to throw them pookies and ray-rays away. This is what we mean by fucking around with trash men. Trash men. And it's only... Why have most of y'all fall into this trap of married men? What's going on?
But I'll give you grace because you are 22. You're allowed to make mistakes, you know? And take this experience as, at least I know what I want. At least if I think about what I want someone who listens to the little things. That's what relationships, being young is about. It's about growth. But I don't think you're ready to leave yet. Just not yet. Not yet.
No, I did send that message today after therapy where I said, I want to be with you, but I want a happy life and a happy partnership more than I want that. So right now I'm just kind of seeing how he responds to that. And if he's not willing to take that step, then for me it's done. I guess my question for you as a follow-up to that would be, in your opinion, at what point do you feel like it would be appropriate? Like, I'm not looking to try again anytime soon. Like, I want to continue with my therapy and fixing myself. But what things would you recommend that I work on to make myself a partner that even I would value?
Work on your self-esteem. That's what I want you to work on.
How do you not have self-esteem? This is what I want to know. You're attractive. You're intelligent. You're becoming educated. You don't have any kids. You have the world in front of you. Why do you have self-esteem issues? You know logically that you need work. Stop and get the work done. What makes me think I should entertain a married man? That's the first question you need to ask yourself. What inside me made me decide I was going to entertain a married man the minute he said he didn't want to marry me? And he did say he did not want to marry you. I can't divorce my wife because we got business, we got money going together. I'm not divorcing my wife. That says he don't want to marry you. And she said something about kids, and I'm not really sure what was that. Kid, how you entertaining a married man and you get indignant about having kids out of wedlock, or get indignant about getting pregnant by someone? Make this shit make sense. You know the right thing to do. You just asking for permission to do it. Well, here it is. Heathen Queen finna give the real to you. Ain't no way no man who's worth his salt allowing you to come up in the house that he has his wife there. He is disrespectful. He is disrespectful to his wife. He is disrespectful to his marriage. On top of that, his family is disrespectful to his wife and disrespectful to his marriage, on top of being disrespectful to you. He told you he ain't getting no divorce. He ain't divorcing her, so therefore he don't want to marry you. Okay? 2, he didn't even have enough pride in himself to divorce that wife and start his life all over again. He just running around making mess after mess, just like a fucking dirty ass dog, shitting everywhere and not cleaning on his feet, not cleaning his feet off, and he's just walking around putting shit everywhere. This ain't no honorable man. This ain't no man worthy of no 22-year-old who don't have her whole world in front of her. He got messy shit going on. And you should have looked at that the minute he said he was married and he wasn't going to get no divorce. You should have got up and bounced. So that tells me you have self-esteem issues somewhere. You need to work on those self-esteem issues. Get your money up. Block his ass. If he ain't in the same city, block his ass to the point where he can't deal with you no more. You can't deal with him no more. Immediately make sure that he can't get in touch with you no more. No way, no how. You give him that fucking ultimatum. I hate to say ultimatum, but you give him that thought. Don't come after me because I'm not the one. You're married. You're never getting a divorce. I can't live with that. That's not what I'm doing. That's how you say that. But this back and forth, he's taking advantage of you. Okay? And he probably can't get a divorce because maybe the wife got the money. And she the one who's the rich one. And he just married her for her money. Maybe that could be the fucking scenario. We don't know. Okay? You need to get away from the man because he means you no good. He told you he don't want to marry you. You take that and you bounce. And that's the advice from Heathen Queen. Straight from the motherfucking gut.
Yes. Where you calling us from, CC?
Ooh, ATL, Georgia.
ATL in the building.
Right, we out here.
How old are you, love?
I am 35.
35.
looks like a hard 35 to me. She looked like she smoked weed, got tattoos, but titties out, bam. Just hard.
I'm a FME tech. It's foreign material exclusion technician.
FME tech?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any
Part-time.
kids?
No kids. Just the
No
dog.
kids. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Cancer.
Cancer. So we got CC Atlanta 35 Cancer, FME Tech, no kids. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Ooh, a solid one. A good, solid, strong mind man.
Okay. Solid, strong mind. What's your deal breakers?
Liars, definitely. Finessers, which go into the lying category. Scammers. Because if they scam one person, they're gonna scam everybody. So, and just womanizers. I don't like those either.
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
He gotta look good to me. So, and that could be. I'm realizing in my 30s now. Those looks change, and sometimes I might like the beard with the gray right there, and then sometimes I might like the wave. Sometimes I might like the dreads. It all depends. It all depends when I meet them. I know this.
Look good to her.
You said the gray right there, and then sometimes I might like the wave. Sometimes I might like the dreads. It all depends. It all depends when I meet them. I know this.
Look good to her.
You said what?
Long as he looks good to you.
Right, long as he look good to me. And he can't sing.
And he can't sing.
No.
Okay. No bad hygiene.
Period. If I can smell you and you ain't smell yourself, that speaks volumes.
Okay. Should he have to make a certain amount of money?
Like at least 6. If my baby brother is pushing 6 out, then you definitely gotta be baby brother. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. She said you gotta be baby brother. You gotta be baby brother. So your baby brother makes 6 figures.
Facts.
So you can't date a man that makes less than your brother.
Period. Or me. Yeah.
You make 6 figures?
Yeah. Between that job, I do music. I'm an entrepreneur as well. So, and I got a master's degree. So my degree alone is 6 figures. So I'm gonna need somebody to be up there and be able to hold a conversation too.
Yeah, but do you make 6 figures? That's the whole question. Do you make 6 figures? Okay, that's the question. Don't no man really care. And so my brother make that money. So you gonna be compared to the brother now? I mean, wow.
I got quite a few degrees, so I can't just not be able to have a conversation with a man. That's a major turn off.
Okay. People send super chats, and since we're talking about money, this is about money. And I think I'm gonna let you answer it. I have a response too. Pookie, I didn't know Pookie had a YouTube page, but Pookie got a YouTube page. And y'all say what y'all want to say about Pookie, but Pookie got money. Because Pookie sent me $20 to ask questions. So Pookie said this. Pookie. And I think it goes along with what you just said about money. It's a money question. He said, but Kendra, isn't it the only number one requirement for women? Because the men almost never say it's a requirement. I'm genuinely curious as to why. Can you ask my question to this woman here, or can you answer it? We'll both answer it. So Pookie wants to know why does how much a man make matter to you if you make 100K yourself?
Okay, well, me personally, I feel like I've put my time in already. So when it comes to helping and building a guy and doing all this and that, I'm done with that. Like, it's cool. If you have a vision and a dream, I totally support you. But as far as going backwards to be in a relationship, that's not it. So
why is she looking like a ghoul to me? Like a ghoul. Like, I don't understand what's going on with the skin and the eyes and the darkness around the eyes and the baby hair and the lips are dark and the chin is dark and the fuck is going on? It's like you put the makeup wrong or what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? I don't know. Yeah, maybe we gotta watch some more. I don't know what's going on. Just look.
If you're not part of my growth, then you part of my setback. So I don't need no more setbacks in life. So
there's been some setbacks. What kind of setbacks you talking about?
That's why I would say that. So it's not always about the money, but I don't ever want to be in a situation again to where I feel like if I lose my job or if something happens to me, then my life cannot be prolonged. Like I can't continue to live how I live because I'm the main supporter. It's not fair.
But back to you. I don't want to get lost on your interview. Do the Kendrick here, honey. I'm sorry for Kendrick here, CC.
Oh, you said stand up?
Yes. Woo! Put your hands up. You put the hands up, girl.
I'm short. I had to add height, a little bit of height with the hands.
All right.
Yeah, she do. She can lose a couple pounds. She all right. She all right. Some of y'all take her.
So when was your last relationship, boo?
It's been like over 3 years.
Over 3 years. Okay. Yeah. You don't have to answer, but when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I ain't got to answer. It's been a good little month and a half, but yeah. You know, it's about that time again.
Okay, about that time. All right. What are 3 flaws you might have when it comes to a relationship?
My 3 flaws, I would say I probably give too much into my relationship. That would be like a personal flaw though. Because I feel like whenever I'm in a relationship, I be so absorbed. Like, oh my God, let me do this for you. Let me do this. Like, I have a problem with that. So I would definitely, I'm not clingy though. So I won't say that. I would say a flaw would be, maybe I expect more sometimes than maybe I should. Not just financially, but maybe I expect more out of people because I know they could do better. You know better, you do better. I'm one of those. I would say I like to let people lead themselves to destruction because I will not stop you. If you going down that road to showing me who the hell you are, then I'm not going to stop you from doing it. So yeah, I'm one of those too. And I know how to just like, my cutoff game is stupid. Yeah. Okay. I make myself forget I met you. So yeah.
Wait a minute, hold up. Did she say flaws? I mean, are those flaws? I mean, what? You see how people can't even come up with flaws? See, that's called non-self-reflection. Flaws are negatives. They're not positives. They're not positive. I don't even understand. I don't know whether you're slow or you just don't understand or you're trying to cap. I don't get it.
Fair enough. Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm an all-around dope-ass person.
I can't put my finger on it. Something's wrong.
Like I say, been to school. I'm gonna do music. I write. I got a book dropping. I ain't got no kids. You ain't got to worry about no baby daddy problems. You know what I'm saying? I got my own house, own car. I'm kind of lit in real life, and I'm cute. So.
All right, Cece, do you want?
She kind of lit in real life. Lit with what? Weed, hashish? Because you can't tell me she ain't smoking no weed. You can't tell me that. It's just giving the bad vibe. Like, I know she get down like that, and she gonna fuck somebody up. Type look, or maybe she used to eat pussy or something. I don't know. It's just something weird on her. Something weird with her whole chemistry, just off. This is the modern day standard. This is what we're looking at right here. She out here dating what she want. She want a boyfriend. She want a husband. Let's see.
All right, Cece, do you want kids yourself?
I do, but I feel like now if I don't have one by 40 something, I'm not gonna probably do it. But if I do already? Before then,
okay, before 40, you are 35.
Yeah, I'm 35.
Okay,
and I was kind of part of the alphabet community for a long time before. So
you left the alphabet community?
Yeah, I'm probably one of the letters. I'm about one of the letters, but yeah.
When was your going away party?
It was a while ago. I had to chunk my deuces because I do want a child, and I don't know. Every different strokes for different folks, and I don't, you know what I'm saying. It's certain ways I want to do it myself, and that wasn't part of the plan. So.
Well, let me ask you: are you able just to turn the attraction off for women?
No, but what I have.
Oh, I hit it on the head. She used to eat pussy. I knew something was weird about this shit. I knew she gave the wrong vibe. She wasn't giving no I want to be fit, feminine, submissive. She wasn't giving that vibe. I'm going to be cooperative. She was giving that power girl fucking energy. She eat pussy. Let me stop. And she only over here on the other side of the fence because she maybe want babies and she maybe want to get married. And she might be bisexual, but she's more attracted to the women. That's why she ain't got no kids, because she used to fuck bitches, as Queen Latifah used to say. The light came on in this motherfucker.
Have turned off as far as the wanting to be in a relationship. Like I'm actually open to poly or whatever, but I would still have to have a foundation with my man. Like we'll have to be so solid that shit probably wouldn't even happen for like 10, 15 years after us being together. But I'm open to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't knock nothing because I feel like 3 heads is always bigger than 1. So, but at the same time, you have to have a strong foundation, and I don't want
lip ring, weed smoker, tattoos, sucking pussy. She hit on every motherfucking thing a man don't want. She independent. And she got her own shit. And she comparing you to her brother. What the fuck is going on? Why you on this bitch? Just meet somebody naturally. Because ain't nobody with no motherfucking sense gonna deal with you. Hell no.
That with a woman. I would prefer that with a man initially, and you can build after that, in my opinion. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she want to be in the poly community. She want to have her a dude first. Then we can have some kids. Then, he gonna let me have a female on the side. So he attracted to the female. I'm attracted to the female. So I don't give a fuck if he cheat. We can both have a female. We can both run trains on that chick. Yeah, that's what the fuck she talking about. Now that opened up everything. This shit she looked like, she looked like that. She get down like that. Didn't I tell you in the beginning something is off? This shit ain't adding up. 2 and 2 ain't no motherfucking 4 with her. She got some bullshit going on and she want to pull y'all into her fuckery. She just out here wilding.
Steve, yeah, that's my name.
Okay, Steve.
That's my Instagram tag right there.
Okay, we're gonna get to all that.
My bad.
Steve, where you calling me from?
DMV
in the building. How old are you?
37.
37. What you do for a living?
I'm a chef.
Chef. Do you have any children?
Yeah, I got one 13-year-old boy.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
Never.
Trying
to be now, though.
You ready now?
I'm ready now, though.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
Sagittarius.
So you done with being outside? You ready for your wife?
Most definitely.
We got Steve. It's Steve, right?
Steve, yep.
Okay, we got Steve, DMV, 37. He's a Sagittarius. He's a chef, a dad to a 13-year-old. Never married, but he is ready now.
Yep.
What kind of woman you looking for?
Well, Kendra, look, it's more so what I'm not looking for, but the main thing I'm looking for is a smart woman. I had a lot of beautiful women. I had not so beautiful women. You know what I'm saying? But so I know the main thing I need is a competent, conscientious, self-aware, disciplined woman,
Okay.
You know how when you asking people questions on here and or they telling you something, you gotta think about how you gonna tell them how they don't know what they talking about because they can't explain themselves or give you examples. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want that woman.
I don't want that woman. Yeah.
Okay. What
It's a lot of them.
Now it's time for your deal breakers. So what are the other list of things you do not want?
So this is the main thing right here. So you know how women don't want you to care about like body count and stuff like that, right? So you can be a hoe in the past, but just learn from it. Meaning, if you was a hoe in the past, don't act like you're oblivious to the world. You don't know how guys think. You don't know this, that, and the third. You don't know how to deal with men. You know what I'm saying? I hate women who don't learn from their experience. That's a big one.
So
I hate grown women I hate little girls in a grown woman body. Exactly.
You hate little girls in a grown woman's body. So are you saying you want a reformed hoe?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I won't judge you if you're smart.
What
You
would
see
a
what I'm
smart
saying?
former hoe think?
Yeah, but why would a hoe need to be? What?
For example, let me give you an example. I'm a chef, right?
Okay.
And I need somebody to help me with marketing. I need somebody who help me with get myself out there or sending emails or things like that. Her being a hoe ain't got nothing to do with that.
Can't help you.
No, I'm saying if she a hoe, she can still help with that. But she can. No, what I'm saying is,
You don't want no dumb female. What are you talking about? What difference does it make whether? Wait a minute. Oh, hold up. What does the body count got to do with sending email? What does body count got to do with learning from body count? What? A whole what? Wait a minute.
women don't want to be judged. There's a lot of women who's promiscuous in their younger life, hoe phases. That's what they call them, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to be judged, right? So I'm saying I'm not going to judge you if you're smart. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of women looking. They don't want to be judged.
So you could be with a Kim Kardashian because she's smart.
As long as you don't publicly embarrass me, yeah.
Okay.
Fuck is he talking about? This is word salad from a motherfucking man who learned 2 or 3 motherfucking red pill phrases and situations, and now he trying to apply that to the all female. We ain't all 304s, lame motherfucker. Stop talking about 304s and she got a body count. Most women got over 4 body counts. The hell? Stop that lame shit. No, body counts don't matter unless you got diseases. Stop it.
Okay. That was just, I'm just trying to think. Okay, let's keep going. So is that all your deal breakers or is there more?
Another deal breaker might be, I mean, you know, the usual. She can't be a drug addict. Alcoholism is common. You know, I live in a big city, you know, party. I live right down the street from the casino, MGM. So alcoholic women is common. So just no alcoholic women. And I don't like fake women either. I don't like fake. So like I like a real black conscious queen, you know what I'm saying? So like
you got to define fake here. Do you mean fake as in hair, lashes, body?
Nah. You can have fake hair, fake lashes, all that. I mean fake fars and like if I ask you about your race, like are you black? Oh, I don't want to be defined as a black woman. I'm just you know what I'm saying? Just like all that type of fake stuff, you know? I like a real black woman.
Got you. Okay. Now, what about her money? Does she gotta make a certain amount of money?
Nah, not at all.
Okay. Steve, you gotta stand up. Now it's time for the Kendrick can.
You want the Kendrick can? All right, hold on one second. Can you see me?
Yes. Okay. How tall are you, Steve?
Well, my son say I'm 6'1", but I think I'm just 6 feet.
Okay. But your son say you're 6'1".
Yeah.
Do you want more kids, Steve?
Yeah, most definitely. If I get a smart woman, of course. A devoted mother, of course.
Okay. What about could she have kids already?
Yeah, that don't matter.
Should she be in the DMV area?
Does she have to be in the DMV area?
Yes.
She can be anywhere.
Okay.
It's hard to find a smart woman.
Okay, so smart is the most important thing for you.
Most definitely.
Are you meeting a lot of non-intelligent?
No, he meeting trash. And that's the company you're pulling into your orbit. Don't get me started about you attracting you, god damn it.
Intelligent women.
Compared to me, yeah.
Compared to you, they're not on your intellectual level.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, rise up to the occasion, ladies. What was your last relationship?
My last relationship probably was last year.
Okay, last year. You
Like,
don't have
like for
to.
example, can I give you an example on that?
You can.
So, if you're a smart man, if you're just trying to have sex with women, you would say my last relationship was over a year ago, right? Because women gonna get stuck on that, and that's all they're gonna think about. You can't. They don't want to hear no explanation. They're just gonna be like, "You now over your ex." So that's why most guys gonna lie about it. But a smart woman is gonna talk about it. Gonna talk about your regrets, your transgressions. She gonna talk about hers. You know what I'm saying? Think way past surface level.
Okay, so the answer should always be for us.
This motherfucker so goddamn smart. Why he ain't got no fucking woman right now? Why you so motherfucking smart, but you can't seem to find you a motherfucking woman in everyday life? You got to come on Kindercam trying to preach to a motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. That's all the fuck I'm saying.
Smart man to say a year ago.
I mean, yeah, because most guys just want to have sex initially, so to get your
If a man said he had sex a year, a certain type of man, I would be surprised. A certain type of man.
say that one more time.
If a certain like let's just, I'm only using celebrities because that's all we know. But let's just say I don't know why he's married, so I want to use him. Michael B. Jordan. If Michael B. Jordan came on my show and said he hasn't had sex in a year, I wouldn't believe it.
No, I'm talking about the last relationship.
Oh, last relationship. I misunderstood. Okay. We didn't get to that question yet. Okay. I think I rock with that. Yes. You should always say at least a year ago. So are you lying to me then?
Nah, I'm not lying though.
You're not? I'll never know. Now I'll never know if you're lying. Before we get to the next question, someone paid me. User sent me $5 to ask you this question. Kendra, can you ask him what is his educational background since he keeps mentioning he wants a smart woman? College, grad school?
Oh, okay. Good question. Just some college. But there you go. So you telling me everybody who went to college is intellectual? I dated a lot of women, and I've dated women that went to college. They wasn't too bright. They was good at passing classes.
Woo! He was ready for your answer, user. You heard him. He said he did some. So you did some college. So you didn't graduate college.
No, I didn't graduate college.
Okay. Now, is that important to you? Do you want a woman that graduated college? Is that the kind of woman? I know you say you want a smart woman.
No, that's not important. But like as of right now, I'm actually back in college because all the taxes being paid out from the MGM, I get to go for free since I'm a PG County resident. So might as well, you know.
Okay. All right. So the next question. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
So that's another one. The lie about that guys lie about. You know, actually, I'm writing a book right now. Well, I got notes, 82 reasons why guys lie. So if you inbox me, I'll tell you.
Steve, I'm gonna hang up on you. We're not here.
My bad. Last time, you know, I'm not about to tell. Women like mysterious men.
Okay.
Women don't like you though, because this shit is becoming irritating. Nobody likes a know-it-all. No fucking body, male or female, likes a motherfucker who keeps telling people what they doing wrong and what he's doing right. Nobody. So stop it.
Okay. I'm not gonna debate nothing. All right. So you don't have to answer that question. What are 3 flaws you have to answer when it comes to a relationship?
3 flaws is probably sometimes I like to talk about real stuff too much, and I don't care if that's not sexy enough for you.
Here goes the bullshit.
Another flaw might be, let's see. Hold on. I got flaws. I'm gonna tell you right now. Oh, I don't got patience. My patience run thin sometimes. And my last flaw would be I say whatever out my mouth sometimes.
You say whatever out your mouth sometimes. Okay.
When I say whatever, I mean I just say like how I feel. See, you see how I'm doing it right now.
Okay. Steve, what's the age range you want to date? You're 37.
It don't matter really. I said no, it do matter. 25 and up.
I can't remember. Do you mind if she has kids?
Nah, it don't matter.
Do you want more kids?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, you do. And why do women be like?
The arrogance is fucking unnatural. Women don't like arrogance. We like confidence. We don't like arrogance. This right here is a vision and the perfect example of arrogant. And we don't like that. Women don't like that. That's unattractive. Now I can see why you ain't got no wife yet.
Lucky to be with you.
Oh man, because I'm classy. I'm ghetto. Most women can't cook, and you see, if you look at my page right now, you see I throw down. I'm passionate. So you see my name, altruistic soul. So I know how to serve. You know.
Okay.
I'm more of a husband than a boyfriend. So if you like boyfriend stuff, like chit chatting and fun stuff, that's cool too. But the husband stuff, that's what I'm on. Really trying to help you get to where you need to get to.
Okay, I have this question for you. Alicia, she sent money to ask this question. She wants to know, she wants me to start overall asking guests, what is their living arrangements? Too many grown men are roommating. Do you live by yourself?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
So I wish I did have a roommate.
You wish you did have a roommate?
Yeah, it's expensive here.
You live again in DMV?
Yeah, I live down the street from MGM.
Okay. MGM? I thought MGM was in Vegas, y'all.
Yeah, they built one in DC.
Oh, okay. I was like, now I want to come across as dumb because I know how much you don't like dumb girls. But when you kept saying MGM, I kept imagining Vegas. All right, now it's time for the time. You gave me your age range, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Steve, DMV, 37, he's a chef. Being that you are a chef, do you expect her to cook?
My bad, I'm getting these follows. You say what? Say that one more time.
Do you expect her to cook, being that you are a chef?
No, I expect her to learn. You can learn a lot from me.
Okay.
Every woman I ever dated, they married now. I think I got something.
But they ain't married to you, though. They ain't married to you. Which means they went on to bigger and better things. Get your ass the fuck off here. That arrogance is fucking arrogant. Hit the like button, share, please. Thank you.
Little black dress don't 괜찮하게 원옥저 홍대 중저초 골같이 I know your friends 해 불러 올래 어두만한데 Little black dress don't 괜찮.
His name is Fresh. We introduce Fresh.
Actually, I might have some more time because
all right, I'm back.
They're about to bring the car. Hello?
How you doing?
Yes, how you doing? What's your name?
Fresh.
Fresh.
Hey Kendra, on some real, for real, like you, I was on your show like 2 days ago, and you on Instagram, and I was like, hold on, and you was like, I was entitled, and you hung up on me. That was wild.
Yeah.
I was cooking though, you know what I mean? Like,
what that got to do with me? You call me, so I gotta pause for your time.
No, but Instagram, I didn't know it was going that fast though.
I know it didn't work out. You ready this time for us?
Yeah, I'm decent. I'm with you.
What's the name, baby?
Fresh Martin.
Fresh Martin.
Yes, ma'am.
How old are you?
38.
38. Where you calling us from?
Chicago. Mm-hmm.
Fresh Martin, Chicago. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a big Taurus.
What's your birthday?
May 18th.
Oh, okay. I'm a Taurus too, May 7th.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
On an architectural design firm. I produce music, stuff like that.
Y'all got 1,000 jobs. Your name is Fresh Martin? That's what you want me to call you?
My real name is Daniel.
I'll call you Fresh Martin if you want me to.
Yeah, it's Fresh. It's just Fresh. You know what I mean? World number is Fresh.
Fresh, okay. So we got Fresh 38 Tourist, Chicago. He does architecture.
Yeah, I got an architectural design firm, and I produce music for artists in Chicago.
Okay, fair enough. Do you have any kids?
No kids.
Wait a minute, hold up. I'm just trying to reconcile what he said. He said he owns an architectural design firm. You got in the business to make money, right? Are you making money at this architectural design firm, or you just got a firm in name only? Why would you need a DJ after that? Wouldn't DJ be the passion? Why would you be an architectural designer owner or owner? Why would that? Those two things don't align in any way, shape, or form. Ain't no way if I owned a successful... Wait, hold up. Let me back up. He said he owned this architectural design firm. He didn't say it was successful. Okay, now we got it. That don't mean it's successful because he is a DJ, right?
It's
no kids. Okay.
No kids.
All right, let's do it. What kind of woman you looking for, babe?
That's a good question. That's a good question, Kim. That's a good question. Somebody cool, peaceful, pretty, down to earth, got a little ego. I like ego. Like a woman with a little ego on her. That's about it.
The first time I ever heard a man say that bullshit, she needs to have an ego. Yeah, she needs to treat me like dirt. Yeah, or she needs to be full of herself. How many men say that? Really?
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Kids. Meanness. I don't like mean women, but that's it. Kids and meanness. Yeah. And also don't be possessive. Like women tend to be possessive of me. I don't like that. Just let it be smooth, Take your time.
Why this motherfucker trying to snow us?
Don't just jump right into like asking me stuff. Like, where you going? Where you been? Calling me all the day. I don't like too many phone calls. So let me build up to the point where I'm like, like good. Like, don't jump in and just be possessive. I don't know if that makes sense, but women tend to be...
I think I hear you, but let's digest it a little bit.
Yeah.
So how often can she call you in a day?
Like, that's a crazy question. It's not even like a number, it's just like...
I can't. I don't even know what to say. The arrogance that you motherfuckers, boy, money done made a lot of motherfuckers weird.
Respectable. Like, I'm busy throughout the day. I'm very busy. So it's like, let me reach out to you. How about that?
Now, do you reach out on a daily basis or? Oh, no.
I'm just not there right now.
Not there right now. So if you meet a girl, how often? Like, 2 times a week, maybe?
2 or 3 times a week,
3 times. Okay.
2 or 3 times a week.
Out of this.
2 or 3 times a week he want to see you. You can text him and say, "Ooh la la, I want to see you." He said he ain't there right now. So not being there right now means you're a fuck toy until I feel like putting you in a different position. So you're going to be on a team.
7 days with 24 hours. If you hit her 3 times in that week, that means you like her?
No, I mean we getting somewhere. You know, we building. Because I know eventually it's gonna be to where it's gonna be some everyday type vibes, but not right away. What I'm going through is right away it happens. You know, like right away.
Oh, so you don't want them to hear your voice every day, not right away. How long does it usually get to the everyday happens?
I mean, like if we being transparent, like I'm in a moment of healing, right? I lost my mom recently. So I'm just like taking my time with life, you know? And it just seems like since that happened, any woman that come in my life is just a little can't understand that I'm moving a little at a different pace. So
well, this is what I would say. First of all, I'm sorry you lost your mom. I do know that life-changing moment experience.
yeah, it's crazy.
Do you feel as though you're ready to date?
Yeah, dating is cool. You know, dating is cool.
So dating, okay, and I think ladies gotta understand this. Dating doesn't mean relationship to men. Dating means we're dating. It's true. Some men, you know, dating as in you'll take her out in public.
Yeah, of course. Like I ain't like, of course, like it ain't no. You know, that's the point of dating, going out in public, you know, hanging out, doing things, learning what you're good at, learning what you got in common, or, you know, whatever. But just take your time with it. You know, don't just jump into the point where it's like you in love. That's crazy to me. It's like you don't even know me like that.
I will say this. I know it's coming across like to some people like what? But I actually do understand what you're saying. And what I think he's saying is, first of all, ladies, when you're dating a person, you should always one of my friends that's married. Now, I don't really agree with this 1,000% because I don't think it's wrong for women to call men. But my friend who's married, I told you I'm always giving y'all married people advice. She, when she was dating, she never called. So she was just, and she's like always happy, but never called. But she will also date. So if one guy wasn't available, she was probably busy dating too. Dating doesn't mean sex. Maybe she's at the movies with one guy, dinner with one guy, but she said she never called because she needed to see who really wanted her. So when you call the most as a woman, sometimes you might not know how into you he is if you're always the initiator. But on the flip side, I do believe in calling men. I don't think you should just, if you got something to say, but don't.
Nah, it's just like, I prefer if you text me, you know, like.
Well, you 38 years old. And now, where I would say with texting does work at times because people got lives and busy. But you should talk more than you text.
But I don't have time for that.
Well, then maybe you don't got time for a relationship, Fresh. Like everything, if we can get to the basic conversation, talking every 3 days, like maybe, and I respectfully so you healing. So maybe what you want to just be open and honest, like I don't want a relationship. I want friends. If you want to date and be down for whatever and see where it goes, I'm your guy.
That makes sense. Take your time when you liking the guy. That's how I feel. Like don't, cause I'm, you know, once I like you, we locked in. You know, I'm good with kicking it. But right now, I'm just like, take your time. Like I do want that energy, but Kendra, dating in Chicago weird sometimes now. It's weird. It's a little, I don't know.
Well, okay. So he already told you what game he's on. So what are more deal breakers besides calling you every day?
I don't want it to be even say just calling me because I'm all about communication. It's just, you know, just understand that my time is my time, and if I'm, you know, busy and I get back to you and say, hey, I'm gonna get back to you at a reasonable time, but sometimes my day don't end till like 9 or 10 o'clock. So if you hit me up around 5, I just don't think I should be calling you at 10 or 11. Like, I think the time is over with. I'll just reach you at another day. But I mean, just
I
respect.
understand that. That's how the man thinks. The woman thinks you blew her off for the whole day.
But that's not.
I would just give you, this is advice. If it's a girl you like, now if it's a girl you don't care about, then so be it. But if it's a girl that you like, you're gonna have to put some efforts in. And if you are genuinely busy, that's fair, that's understandable. But then this is where your text message power comes in. 10 o'clock, you know what? It's late. I just finished the day. Sorry I couldn't call you back earlier, but I'll call you tomorrow. Like that's a respectable, that will honor that you genuinely was busy, but now you about to go to bed. You don't want to call her. Okay, that's your choice. But at least acknowledge her. If it's a girl you like, now if you
No,
don't
but let's not put it to the point to where I'm not acknowledging. It's just the fact that I'm moving at a slower rate. So it's just, and I'm clear about that. When I'm dating or when I'm going out, I'm clear about that. Like, hey, I'm moving slow, just take it slow. But it never happens like that. It's always
okay. Listen, I don't got that much time tonight. Do the woman gotta look a certain way?
yeah, I would say so.
Okay. Do you have any description?
About, just got a little height on her, 5'7" and up. Good shape on her and pretty.
Good shape and pretty. Okay. Yeah. What about money? Do she gotta make a certain amount of money?
Nah.
No. Okay.
No. Worry about.
You don't care about that. All right. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Well, I gotta stand up. That far enough?
You seem tall. You act tall too.
Yeah, I'm a tall guy.
Yeah, you act tall. How tall are you?
6'5".
Yeah, there you have it right there. And that's it. Everything is clear. Everything is clear to me now.
Oh, okay.
Everything's clear to me now. You're 6'5". You have no kids, which I'm actually impressed. I'm gonna be honest. I'm impressed. Now, do you have any kids? Do you not want kids? Or you just...
So here's my question: why is he single? He ain't got no kids. 6'5". He look like he got money. He look like he doing his own damn thing. He look like a halfway decent human being. I question why he got that fucking hat on his head. Whatever the fuck. He got all the qualities women say they want. He got all the qualities. Why you ain't got a woman? You want here for a relationship? Why you ain't got a woman?
Just want to wait for the right woman.
I want to be married before I have kids.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that. The ladies be on you. I mean, you're not a bad looking guy, but you got what ladies like. You look like, ladies like this. They like men who look like you.
But still though, like that shouldn't be. I should still be able to find a woman that just you know what, Kendra? I haven't met a woman that like me for me. They like me for whoever they think I am for them.
Or maybe you had a woman, but you didn't work hard enough to keep her because she might have required more effort from you than you was willing to give.
I mean, that I don't know if that's a true statement, but I feel you.
Well, what I say to that is you're gonna get like you tall, you 6'5". I can tell women, like you said, women blowing you up. So you get a lot of energy. You don't lack a woman's attention, right? So to you, they probably make you the prize. So you got to find the girl that really doesn't get fazed by your height, just fazed on how you treat her, and then leaves you alone once you don't treat her right. And then maybe you'll rise to the occasion for her.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing: is a lot of girls that deal with him, and then they put up with that bullshit. They put up with that bad behavior. That's why they keep doing it. If you isolate their eyes, you isolate their ass from getting pussy, from getting all these things, then they'll stop doing that shit, right? Ain't that what they tell us? We got to be fit, feminine, and friendly. As long as we ain't doing those things, we ain't getting no marriage, we ain't getting no relationship, that kind of thing. Okay, stop doing your fuckery and you might get a relationship. It's the same thing. You stop doing your fuckery and you'll get a relationship too.
And then leaves you alone once you don't treat her right. And then maybe you'll rise to the occasion for her.
I feel that, but I treat women great. Well, like I'm a good, respectable gentleman, but I
don't think you treat them bad, but like you said, they fall in love fast, so you get turned off. And then they want something serious, and you're now turned off because of how bad they want something serious. Because sometimes it looks like desperation, ladies, at times, when you are so much on a guy and not.
It don't look like desperation, it is desperation. Because he has to prove something. There's a lot of check marks that women have, a lot of benchmarks that women have that men got to start meeting. But the one very important one is to be a good man, be a good human being. Two people can start off wanting to date each other, go on dates, and find out they're not compatible. Find out that they're not long-term attracted to that person. That happens all the time. That she ain't no good. It doesn't mean he's not any good. It just means you're not compatible. Sometimes y'all need to move on. Learn to move on. Soon as he starts to show disinterest is the time that you up and bounce. The minute she starts showing more interest in what you want, it's time for you to bounce. See, men have a problem leaving when they have free access to pussy. Even though he know she got feelings for him, he's still gonna fuck with her. Instead of saying, I ain't fucking with you no more. I know you got feelings, I ain't fucking with you, and I ain't got the same feeling. They don't want to walk away because they're getting free pussy. They're getting good pussy. And she trying to fuck his ass into compliance. She trying to fuck his ass into wanting her more than what he really do. We got that lot, ladies. Give up the relationship. When you see this is doomed, when you see it ain't working right off the bat, bounce. Men and women. It'd be a lot less trauma out here if that's what y'all did.
He starts to wonder, do you not have any other options? Like, all those things. You always want to remain attractive to the guy, right? So that's all other guy. I don't know why. I'm not here to counsel. I'm here to put y'all out here. This fresh. When was your last day of relationship?
I would say 2018.
2018. Okay, you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
About 2 weeks ago.
Is that girl an option?
Nah.
Why you sleep with her then?
She was my ex.
Oh, Lord.
He dealing with his ex. He dealing with the ex, which means he ain't done with the next. He keeps saying he done. That ain't how it works. What woman gonna come into your life and know you dealing with your ex? Know you fucking your ex? Knowing you going back? Because at any time you can go back because you understand what you had with her. You understand the goodness of what you got. And yet and still, you say you don't want her, but yet and still you went back and got some more unseen. What woman is going to deal with that? Deal with the ex still in the picture. You say she ain't in the picture, but yes, she is.
Lord. Oh, Lord. The ex is still around?
I mean, I'm cool with my exes. Like, I'm a good, like, they not, I don't got.
Oh, Lord. Ladies,
no, but
listen, y'all do what y'all want to do, but he told you who he is.
But
you
no,
cool
my thing is, I feel like they don't hate me. Like, you know, like it's cool. It ended, you know, in good terms. So.
Do you want to be somebody's husband one day?
Yeah, I want to have some kids. So I got to be a husband.
You need to cut off all the women because you're in a comfortable spot. You're never going to get it. You're never going to get it.
I don't talk to my exes like on a.
Yeah, they come and then they just throw the pussy on you. I got you. And you just take it. I got you. But a good woman ain't going to walk into your life and say, hey, you fucking your ex. Let me see if I can get you. It ain't going to be the woman that you want. Because ain't no woman worth her salt gonna deal with you and you fucking with your exes. Period, point blank. That's what she trying to tell you. And don't nobody want to keep telling y'all, but y'all don't seem to understand that. You can't be fucking. You supposed to have your body cleansed and your mind cleansed and ready and waiting for the one that's supposed to come down that pike. And you supposed to do what you got to do. All of those kinds of things don't come into play if you fucking with your ex. Because you're going to end up fucking your ex and getting your ex pregnant. Those kind of things happen all the fucking time.
That
you
ex,
just slept with one too.
But that was like history, you know. That was history. Like she came into town, that was history, you know.
Okay, what are 3 flaws you have to work on?
What if she come into town in 6 months, and you out with me, and she come into town 6 months? We got something rolling. And it's just like habit. You got a habit of falling into the pussy. That's what you gonna do? And me and you trying to build something? That's the way people think. Okay.
I would say people say I'm a little mean, so I'm trying to be a lot kinder to people, you know. My patience, I got a little patience. And I would say time management, I would say.
Time management.
Yeah.
Okay, and why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
I got a couple reasons.
Kendra, I'm on TV, boy. Talk fast. They telling me I'm on PT right now. Why would you be lucky to be with your ass, Fresh?
I handle my business. I'm a man's man. Like I take care of my finances. I'm just a good catch. You know, that's all I'm gonna say. Like
you are a good catch. The man you can't call is gonna call you maybe 3 times out the week. You don't call him too much.
Starting out,
What makes you a good catch? Now the attributes that make you a good catch is what? The same reasons why you mad at women like you for. Boy, how could the woman reach out to you that want to be on your team of women?
They can hit my Instagram. It's Flav God. It's FLA.
She said, "Be on your team of women." She wrong as hell. He just want a new fresh piece of pussy. We know what time it is. A new fresh piece of pussy. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
DVGOD, kind of like on the shirt.
Okay, well, someone said this. Bro ain't got no kids in spite of few things. He still is disciplined enough to save the important things for his future family. Lord of Leon said that. That is true. I do respect that.
He ain't looking for no wife. He looking for the next chick to come down the pike. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He young, single, ready to mingle, fucking with his ex. He got that tall. He's 6'5" or some shit like that. Nice house, nice background. He making that money. Apparently he making money. I don't know what he doing. He said he's a DJ and he got an architectural firm. Apparently he got some decent money. He got some lights in the house and shit. Like, what the fuck going on over there? Yeah, you think you bought that just to be a husband? You bought that to impress the chicks so you can bang them on the floor while the lights sprinkle, like while the lights blink off and on. We got it. We understand it. Do your thing, bro. Ain't mad at you. Don't come up here trying to fool us about trying to be a husband, because that ain't what you trying to be.
Listening to Shira like literally daily, right? Did all of the things. Before I even get started, like one thing I had to work on is my own emotions. Like I know that I have to like figure that out. I've been in therapy, I'm divorced, whatever. So I live in the Washington, D.C. area. Met this guy. He lives an hour away from me in Baltimore. He's definitely in the 1%. We're both Nigerian. He comes out the gate like talking about his expectations. And he asked me, what do I want? Like he tells me he has a list. You know, he asked me, what do I want? And I just said an unlimited Amex. Like I felt like that was just, you know, I can cover everything else, right? So he was like, okay, fine.
You told him when he set his expectations, you just said flat out, unlimited Amex to him.
Yes, because his vibe is like he really wants a support, you know, like a wife, kind of like all the things, like a really feminine, submissive woman, right? He's very clear about what he wants. He's divorced as well. So he was just telling me what he wants, like straight up, he wants like 2 more kids, you know, just like literally listing things.
He wants 2 more, so he already has children.
Yes, he does have kids. So he's not that much older than me though. And like, I feel like usually hypergamous relationships work with people who are much older than you. He's 6 years older than me. So I didn't know if the age gap was like big enough, but he was really into me. So I went with that. We went on several dates. The first date, he came to me. Again, we live an hour away. The second date, I agreed to go to him. The third date, he was supposed to come to me, but something happened. He was just getting off a plane. I was just like, oh my God, I could come to you. I shouldn't have done that. I went to him. Fourth date, he's like, okay. He sends me the link for the place. It's beautiful. I look at the address. It's where he's at. And I was like, I can't come to where you are. Like, he's like, why not? I was like, I have a nail in my tire. The next day, he replaced it. He like tells me to go to the spot over the phone, pays for 4 brand new tires, right? So I'm like, okay, perfect. I could come to you. That's fine, right? That night, he asked me to be his girlfriend. Elated. I'm like, everything I've been doing is perfect. Like, I love it. I'm so happy. Like, I feel comfortable in the idea of having, I don't want to say transactional relationship. Like I was kind of judging myself at a time for like wanting this hypergamous relationship and not wanting to like fall in love and like Disney story and all that kind of stuff. I was judging myself, but I think I'm more comfortable in like knowing what the expectations are, knowing what you're going to give, what I'm going to give, right? So as he's asking me to be his girlfriend, he's again listing out his like Ashley, he's like, you have to stay in the gym. You have to learn how to cook my traditional food because we're both Nigerian, you know, and other things. I'm like, okay, cool. He asked me again, what do I want?
What are the other things? Just go down the list.
Damn, I don't remember. I don't remember everything because they were kind of basic, honestly. They weren't like crazy, but the only two things that stood out was like my weight or like staying in the gym, his favorite soup, and don't be clingy. Sometimes he comes back from work, he just wants his own space. Like he literally said that. He was just like, you know, you don't have to be all in my face, go watch Netflix, go shopping, do whatever you want. Like, that's what he said. And I'm like, okay, bet. So he's leading with money, okay? He's always talking about money, right? Awesome. So that night, like I hadn't slept with him, like even with the tires and everything, I hadn't slept with him until he asked me to be his girlfriend. I sleep with him.
So that's the oldest trick in the book, honey. The oldest. He get you, gotcha. He gets you, gotcha.
See, this is what I feel. Okay, all right. I think I already know what you're about to say. But
why is she straight goofy? I don't understand. How you goofy? How old is she? How old are you? You ain't taking this shit seriously. You're supposed to have more control of yourself. If this is the type of relationship that you want to occur, you need to have a little bit more control. Don't no goddamn man want no impulsive, flighty, goofy female that he has for one thing in his household. Cook some food, get your ass in the bedroom, keep your ass in the gym, shut the fuck up. She over there scatterbrain. I'd be like, no, hell no. I hit it once and then you got to go. Cause you scaring me with all this goddamn talk. You want to talk, you want to engage me. Motherfucker, that's all he got to say to heathen queen. Do I get the this how the conversation go? You got unlimited Amex? Yes, I do. I want you to cook. I want you to clean. I want you to be beautiful. Stay your ass in the gym. Stay the fuck out of my face. Do your shopping. Do your this, that, and the third. Okay, I understand the motherfucking assignment.
But so the next day, like he asked me to work from home from his place, which I love because he has like a beautiful like penthouse, like overlooking the harbor. It's gorgeous. Like who doesn't want to work from there? That day too, loves my dog loves him, my dog loves the place. It was great. Like he let the dog sleep in the bed and everything. It was fine. Which I, thought he was not gonna like that because my dog sleeps with me, but it was fine. So I have my own business. So I'm on calls in the morning. He came from the gym. I heard him come and leave. He texted me that he left. And I was going to say to him, like, can you leave the card on the table in case I want to go out and get lunch or something like that?
Okay, so just so we're clear about where we are with the story, you go to his house the night he decides to make it official. You're his girlfriend. You finally crossed that line. You have said you are intimate. The next morning you wake up. He's on a call. You're in the gym. You got to stay fit. You come back upstairs. He's about to head out. So you're like, hey, babes, you can call him babes now because you guys are together. Can you leave the card on the table? This is where we are in the story.
This is where we are, but except for it's switched. I'm already on the call. I wanted to say to him to leave the card on the table, but I was on a call. So he just texted me that he was leaving because he didn't want to come into the camera where I was at. So he just texted me, have a good day, whatever. And so I didn't get a chance to ask him for anything. Ashley, this man is kind of intimidating to me, okay? He has a very fancy house, not to sound like ratchet or anything, but you know how you pull out the trash can and it has either trash or recycling? He has 4 different compartments. So I'm not a cleaner or whatever. He has a chef, he has a maid, he has a designer, he has all of the things. So I don't really know exactly where I fit in to this, and we'll just put a pin in that. But I didn't really...
Before you go further, it sounds like you're saying you don't feel like you're enough for him. That's what that sounds like to me, but we can keep going before we go back to that.
I'm not gonna throw that out. I kind of talked to my therapist about this a little bit too, and they feel like I feel like I don't deserve this, which I don't think is inaccurate as well. I think I just did all the things. I usually look cuter than this, I know. But I feel like whatever. So I'm just in his house kind of feeling nervous. I think like he makes me nervous. He's very intimidating. He's like a big boss, whatever. He calls me. I'm actually in therapy, and he's just like, oh, what's up? How was your day? And I was like, oh, I'm about to leave. He was like, oh, I wanted you to stay. And then I was like, well, I haven't showered yet. He's like, ew, and we're like joking around. So I hang up the phone. And then after therapy, I decide maybe I shouldn't leave because he said he wanted me to stay, right? So I eat my leftovers from dinner the night before and take a shower, and like I'm just watching Netflix. He comes in like hesitantly to the room and like is pissed or something like that. And I'm just like, okay, maybe he had like a bad day at work. I'm not going to get in my head about it because, you know, I have anxiety. I'm just like, okay, let me just not even.
Okay, now we know where the fuck she fucked up at. This is how it goes. This is how it goes. This is what she did. She did all of the things she needed to do for her if she's single. She did all of those things. Took a shower, did her work, laid up, watching Netflix. She chilling. But what didn't she do? Ain't no rich man trying to come home and see you laid up watching Netflix. See, what Heathen Queen would have did was I'd have ordered me some hot ass fucking lingerie on me. Hot ass lingerie on me. Had that shit delivered. When he walked in the door, I'd have been laid up on the motherfucking counter with my legs open. Fuck you doing? Fuck is going on? And he got this kind of money. And you don't know what the fuck he want. And the food that he want to eat be laid all over me. I be surrounded by all kinds of fucking plates. I need you to taste this. Fuck you mean you sitting there watching the Netflix? I'm calling it before we get done with this goddamn video. I'm calling it. All that shit would have been on me. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Some of y'all ask for the 1%, but you don't know what the fuck to do with the 1%. The 1% is rarefied air, and I'm here for that motherfucker.
Think too much about it. He goes downstairs. He's like, oh, I didn't know you were going to be here, stuff like that. And I was just like, oh, like, you know, I don't remember what I said, to be honest. He's like, well, I have like jerk chicken downstairs. So he goes down. I'm like, naturally, I want to go down and be like, how was your day? Da, da, da. But I didn't. I just stayed in the room because he was saying that he doesn't like all of that after work. So he comes back upstairs, gets in the bed, falls asleep like immediately, right?
So not even acknowledging like, hey, babe, come cuddle next to me. Like he doesn't grab you. He doesn't touch you.
No, we do cuddle. We cuddle, but he like, you know, I go over to him and cuddle with him.
Okay.
And
she treating him like she been dealing with him for months and years at a time. That's the kind of shit you do when you've been in the relationship for a minute and they understand your ifs, ands, buts, wishes, and all that other shit. That ain't how you act the second day you over there and you done had sex. Only one night worth of sex. You doing everything you can to throw that shit in his face. Yeah, you picked the right one. You picked the right one over here. I'd have been looking at her like, you couldn't even come down in no goddamn lingerie. I'd have been downstairs if that was the case, I'd have been downstairs in some lingerie, sitting on the couch, doing some wild shit with my legs. You upstairs in the bed, got fucking sweat clothes on. The fuck?
Okay. No. So I'm asking, there's a reason I'm asking this. So he gets in the bed, almost turns his back to you, and you're laying there. Or he, okay, go ahead.
It was fine. It was normal.
Okay, it was normal. Okay.
But he falls asleep though, quite quick. He asked me like if I was still watching the thing. He changes the channel and falls asleep. And then in the morning, like in the middle of the night, we like huddle. He pulls me to the, stuff like that. But he doesn't like initiate sex with me or anything like that. in the morning, it's like he woke up, like he opened his eyes and put his feet on the floor in like the same motion. And then I was kind of in and out of sleep thinking maybe he went to the bathroom, but he just never comes back. And I was just like, okay. So I texted him.
Comes back.
Bitch, you should have been up before him. You should have been in the bathroom. You should have been waiting. Can I take care of you this morning, babe? You good? You good? Can I take care of you? Motherfucker. You don't know what comes with being a 1%er female. Y'all don't know what the fuck to do. Wow. Ain't no way he would have walked out that motherfucking house, came in the house from work and left to go to work, and I wasn't touching his junk at some particular point. Even at 3 o'clock in the morning, you should have been stroking something. The fuck?
So he got up out the bed at his usual time, because it sounds like he has a routine.
Yeah.
He got up, got himself together, and walks out his house and just leaves you in the bed. Doesn't say anything to you.
Nothing. So I feel like I was asleep though. He thought I was asleep. So, and I kind of was in and out of sleep. And so I texted him, are you at the gym? Like I packed up all my stuff ready to go, because I was like, maybe I'm like annoying him or something like that. So like being here for too long, I don't know. So I was just like, let me just get my shit. So I texted him, hey, I'm leaving. And then he was kind of upset that I was leaving without saying goodbye to him or whatever. But it all was cool still, right? So yeah, I'm also, because he was like, oh my God, we're snoring so much. He sent me like a gif of like whatever, this ugly snoring person. And I was like, who took a picture of you sleeping? It was funny. We were just joking around. What?
He seems like a very particular guy. Like for him to joke about the bath thing, for him to joke about the snoring thing, it sounds like he likes his woman like he only wants to see a woman in this cookie cutter form. I could be wrong, but he doesn't want to see that too soon. It's a lot of things I want to say, but I'll let you keep going.
And so basically, I was very dumb, very, very, very dumb. And I thought everything was cool. And he had already sent me like a card to use for something else. And so I asked him if I could use it for another thing. And like the messaging was just like, after that was just sparse. And then finally the next day he he sent me a very long message about how things were kind of like how he didn't like what things looked like when he got home. I didn't tell him that I was still there, and that asking to use his card was very selfish, and that he doesn't think it's gonna work. And I got really upset, like very upset.
How you got upset? You don't have no motherfucking feelings when you dealing with the 1%. Fuck your feelings. You fumbled the ball. Make it make sense. These simple chicks out here getting the motherfucking ball placed in their hands, and then they drop that motherfucker. They dropped that motherfucker. I would have at least went on motherfucking YouTube and said, what do the rich people do in the morning? Or I would have Googled one of these TikTok bitches. What do I do if I'm a stay-at-home woman? If my man makes enough money and I got to stay, I would have Googled the TikTok. If I didn't know, I would have Googled some TikTok bitches or some shit, because I know there's some white girls on there saying, this is what I do when my boyfriend goes to work and he has a lot of money. This is what I do all day. I clean, I cook, I dress, I make sure I look like a hot-ass piece of pussy when he walk in the door. Period. What you doing? And it ain't like you're a motherfucking 10. You're a 4. Adjustable. What the fuck? Make it make sense.
And I was like, I hope nobody treats their daughters like this. You had sex with me. You got what you wanted. And now you're just making up shit. Like literally, like I popped off.
If this motherfucker didn't want you, he would not have let you into his house and stay the night. You could have did all kinds of shit in his house. This motherfucker laid down, went to sleep next to you, and did not touch you? Whoo, girl, stop it. And what you thought, I bet you this is what you thought. Let me, because you just said you went off on him. Let me give him the pussy, and he gonna fall for the pussy. And I ain't got to do nothing else. I ain't got to cook. I ain't got to clean. I ain't got to do a motherfucking thing. I'd have had a Nigerian meal sitting on the table when he walked in. I'd have texted him before. Hey, hon, can you text me before you get off work? I mean, I just want to make sure that our schedules are lined up. When he walked through the door, I'd have been in a motherfucking cooking robe with a goddamn negligee, cooking his favorite Nigerian meal. Make it make motherfucking sense. In some high heels. Saying, we gonna eat dinner as soon as possible, honey. That food that you just brought, that takeout, don't worry about that. We'll eat that some other day. But we finna eat this. Whoo! Make it make sense.
And I regret having done that. He was still going back and forth with me a little bit, trying to say like he doesn't need to, manipulate women for sex. Like women are all, which is true. It's true. But I was just.
But you thought your pussy was the thing. He's not in love with you, so the pussy is just another pussy, lady. You have to make him fall in love with you if that's the case. He was trying to give you the opportunity. He was trying to give you the leeway to convince him that you would be the one. But you fumbled the ball. And you still don't understand where you fucked up at.
Just mad, and I was just saying shit. So my question is, girl, I apologize because my therapist is male. And so my therapist was like, girl, you're tripping. So I was just like, telling him stuff. He was like, well, what would it feel like to, tell him? So I sent him an apology text. Like, I'm sorry for saying all of that. I should have never brought up his daughters ever. And whatever. So I sent that, but I didn't hear from him. And so I'm wondering if I should call him or if I should just drop it.
You should drop it.
Okay.
Yeah, you should drop it. That's my advice too. Because you only get one time to make a good impression. That's the first impression. Okay? You notice what I said when I told you what Heathen Queen would do. I'd have gave him some eye candy. I'd have fed him, made him comfortable, rubbed on something, did something. Run him a warm bath. I got you a warm bath upstairs. Oh, well, shit, I normally don't take a bath. Yeah, well, this will help you relax, right? Do something. Made sure my ass was washed. Made sure my makeup was flawless. Hair flawless. House clean. All of these things. She didn't take the time to do none of that. Sex is good, but that ain't gonna keep no man. You need to do the basic. He told you what he wanted. Food, taking care of his house, doing this, that, and the third, but you didn't want to do none of that. You just was thinking about yourself. You reap what you sow. Just fumble the ball.
Okay. It's time to move on, and you could take it as a learning experience. I'm not gonna say a learning lesson, but a learning experience. And a man like that, I think men who are wealthy, men who have a lot of money, are very particular. I'm not gonna say all, but I'm gonna say most. Some of them, I'm not gonna say all of them, may want you to be up before they get up. So he may want you to get out the bed before he gets out the bed, done up, hair done, worked out, completed, breakfast on the stove, to perfection. He doesn't want to see you comfortable in the first 6 days.
That's the whole point. The whole point was her shit should have been on point from day one. You jump the fuck out of the bed, you full-fledged, looking good, hair done, nails done, all of that shit. Before he wake up, I want to see something nice when I wake up. I want to see something nice when I come in the door. I want to smell some good food, smell some good pussy, all of that. What the hell? You don't understand gold digging 101. Because this is what it is. It's a sport. Make this shit make sense. And then she wondered, should I reach out and touch him? Hell no. You only get one chance to make a good impression and you fucked up. And I understand it. Maybe you have another opportunity somewhere down the line, but right now he ain't the guy. So you need to get out there and practice your gold digging skills because you sorely lacking in them. I told you, I would have Googled one of these TikTok bitches and I'd have been on top of that shit. And you need to be TikToking all the way around the motherfucking clock until you figure out what you're supposed to do. But for now, you need to get your ass the fuck up off here because you fucked up for the bulk of us. There's not a lot of black men out there that's 1%ers. And you had a shot. And you fucked up. Man, I'm always rooting for the sisters, but y'all, you can't just cause you ask for it don't mean you ready. Get ready. This ain't no game out here. Get ready. If you gonna do the gold digging thing.